Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dishonored. This is part 11. I hope you all enjoy. We're on our way to kidnap Anton Sokolov. The Royal Physician. Okay. Couple of rats there. Let's change away from the grenades. Those are useful in certain situations. Okay. Eat those. So too high for us. What's up here? Bone charm up here, rune up there. Let's get those, and then we'll go after Anton Sokolov. So I think that there is a bone charm in this building. Yep, one here, and that should be the last one for this mission. I think. I'm not positive. Must need to go up more and work our way down. Okay. It's not that way, that's a different building. Must be here. Yep. What does that one do for us? Enemies have a slight chance to miss with guns. We're hoping that they don't see us in the first place, so it's not that useful to us. Okay. Oh, I hit the ceiling. I hit this ceiling. So where is the rune? It's over this direction. And that building over there. How would we go about getting to that building over there? That might actually be Sokolov's house. Wall of light down there. Okay, we're pretty high up. Where is Sokolov? And where is the rune? In here. I'm pretty sure Sokolov's in here too.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25.
Let's see what he says.
In conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most dream last night has great potential, according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
So Sokolov's not a nice fellow.
Please let me go.
What? What? How did you get past all the guards? Your tattoo is quite unusual. It is reminiscent of markings I've studied on cave walls far from the city. Who sent you? Piero? That jealous fool. There's no need to be his laphound. You and I can come to an agreement. One that I'm sure will please you more than anything Piero dreamed up. Who are you? What is it you... Money? Elixir against the plague? I don't know how you got past all the defenses, but I think I can assume if you wanted me dead, well, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
You're coming with me, bud. You're coming with me. Give me the house key.
Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
Good idea. I would leave the now while we have the chance, but if you want to wait. That's black market elixir. Missing an empty vial. Oh, so we can create them there. Right, let's grab him. So where do we have to go? Samuel's down here. We have all the runes from this mission, so we don't really have to explore anymore. But there'll be more money lying around that we could find. How much do we care about that? Like, there's probably some stuff in his house that we would like to steal, but no fussed. I'm pretty overpowered as it is.
How did it pass me by? All the others down in the sickness.
Who said that? Is this safe? 100 coins.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Where was that person? You wait here, then.
That's what we were checking out. You won't stay hidden for long.
What did you say?
I know you're somewhere around here. I'll flush you out.
Where's Sokolov? Right, we have him. So now we want to get to Samuel, who's right here.
Look out.
Better kill these guys first. So there's one right here. What we could do is I think we want to go upstairs to find a better angle for attack. See what's going on a bit better. So Samuel is down here, so we can just grab Sokolov and go.
No, stupid god. Nothing so long.
I was going to shoot him there, but I decided against it. Okie dokie, where do we need to go? I can hear footsteps extremely close to me. Right, is there a thing of light there? And Samuel is here.
The royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Let's go. Okay, the alarm got rung once. I don't know why. We missed one painting and a shitload of gold, but we found all the runes and the bone charms. So that's all that's really important. The royal physician Anton Sokolov is now in the custody of the loyalists. Through Sokolov it will be possible to strike directly at those closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man in the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
He's a bad man.
done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
I think I'll have a look around first before I do that. See if you've left any goodies lying around for me. Too high. Nice. There is some goodies, so it was worth it. A little bit of food. Little bit of food. Right, books. What's this? Say something different.
Logic is flawed, anyone can see that. And not an original idea to be heard. His notes are a mess if he even keeps them. How he got this far is anyone's guess. He says what they want to hear. Friend of the rich, that's his method. Sokolov's true genius is pampering the aristocracy. Fools.
Okay. Bit of heat between the two. And is there any loot? No. Anything to say?
Corvo? Can I tell you something? I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar. I don't think anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
Okay. Thank you, that was awfully kind of you. Maybe we will save you if bad things happen.
Officers of the watch,
Or at least try
display
and
your
save
pride
you.
in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights
Let's
of
go and
others
get the key.
in these trying times, and preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
So you got anything to say?
Lord Pendleton has departed for the evening to attend to matters at the manor. It concerns the departure of his brothers. I'm sure you'll understand.
I wonder what happened to them. There's the key. And some more monies. Nice. Let's look in Hamlock construction. You can read that if you want.
Don't worry. We won't start the interrogation without you.
Where do I find a good meal around here? If you think prison food's bad, you should see what the Abbey serves its captives. I think the overseers make it themselves.
Maybe.
La di da, di da, di da, la di da, la di da, di da, di da, 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 la
Okay.
di da.
Lord
Okay.
Pendleton was chapter 41, in which I bed 2 of the Boyle women and only missed the 3rd by virtue of some inclement weather. It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies hosted 3 nights of merriment by invitation only. Lydia was most fetching in lavender pants and a tunic of yellow silk. She was pleased with me from the moment I walked in the door, with my manservant bringing not 1 but 2 cases of effervescent wine from the south. In fact, I had come laden with gifts, such that all 3 Boyle women soon took notice, and they set out to make me more than welcome. We uncorked the wine right away, and as night fell, we... Wallace! Confound these interruptions.
I wonder where that would get out of the way. Let's buy stuff from Piero before we go to our room.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Okay, let's see what you have. Okay, that'll be good. Where is it? Oh, boot stealth 2. What's it do? Lovely. Let's take bone charm capacity because we've got quite a few good ones we're not using. Let's use this so that we can actually have 10. Right, good. Food heals you slightly more. Let's use that. We eat food for health quite a bit. Nothing. Right. Sokolov's in there. We're not going in there yet. Let's go up here. Where's this abandoned apartment she was speaking of?
Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are required to boil any water from public fountains or the river. Anyone who has consumed untreated water must be reported to the watch.
I think there might be a rune or a bone charm in here. Healthy appetite 2. So what does that do? Must just give us extra. Extra healing from food. Some food. Let's leave that here just in case we at some point need health and we're in here. Okay. Where does this go? Nowhere. Seems to be a back door here. It's locked. Strange that. I wonder why it's locked. Let's go and speak to Emily. Her bedroom's up there, so we'll need to point up here. And there's the door.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
Okay, what was she doing now? Yes, I am extremely busy. What will happen if I put this on?
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
Well, it's better than being dead. And let's go and get a bit of shut-eye. That's everything. Right, okay, let's get some...
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted some 6 months past.
Let's rest.
Of her mother's terrible murder. Anyone within...
Okay.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Stay here if you
Callista will
want.
come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Right, cool. Don't worry about it. Right. Just make sure you don't make a mess. Look at you go. You're reading a book that's bigger than you. Right, so what is the objectives? Go and interrogate Sokolov. Find out what's going on. Which is happening over here. Oops.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Sounds like something that a hero would say. He must be the goodie. The good guy. What's that up there? Oh, you know I got to get that. What is it? 10 coins?
Someone help!
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
Bah! I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
I don't believe him.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Let's try and be nice to him because he could save the world.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Talk to Piero and buy a bribe.
I could use a drink.
Where is Piero? Over here. Is that him that's sweeping? No, that's Wallace. Piero's inside here. He's never been in here the whole time that this game has been getting played.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The Ascendancy Circle has chosen Teague Martin to be High Overseer. Let us all praise their choice. The dance of invested.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
Who you watch in the bathtub is none of my concern.
I realize, well, everything you're thinking I already realize. I'm a natural philosopher, but that doesn't mean I'm not a gentleman. Or I try to be one.
Okay, right, we need a bribe.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
We need it. Well, we don't need it, but we want it. Okay, here's the brandy.
Not this. King Street brandy. I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Hopefully it does.
I swear I never saw her face. Although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city. And perhaps the Empire itself.
Is he going to say anything else?
I assume I will remain in this kennel for the duration of your little protest movement. I don't suppose you have anything to read. Wilmot's History of the Lesser Perversions, perhaps? You're mistaken if you think I care a fig for the Lord Regent. The man's neurotic. He's the source of most of our trouble, I suspect.
Yes, that does seem about right. But we'll get there. We will get there. Okay, well now we have to go to Samuel, who will take us to the Boyle estate, where we're going to be trying to find out which Boyle lady it is that we have to get.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
I'll give it a try. But that is all that we have time for in this episode, guys. Thanks very much for watching.
Tell us what we need to know.
We'll see you next time.
He never